Henriette Rietz, hello. Welcome virtually in Montreal. So you are the director of a short German film called Postpartum. I will just read the beginning of the synopsis, and then we'll have a quick discussion about the film. Postpartum is about the chaotic phase in life of a fresh mother. Pumped up with hormones and lacking sleep, this intense time has burned deep into the protagonist's heart. My first question is about Mieke. Your film is dedicated to Mieke. Who is Mieke, and is the film about your personal experience?
Mm-hmm. Well, Mieke is my 3-year-old daughter that is sitting right now in the other room, and I hope she will be quiet for the interview. My husband is
hello,
giving...
Mieke. Hello, Mieke.
Yeah, my husband is giving his best. And the film I created is an autobiographic film. And Mieke was my inspiration to do it because, she's the reason why I did this film. I experienced the first days and week after I gave birth to her as very intense and very emotional. And I knew that the life will turn around when you become a mom, but I was like massively overwhelmed and also a bit shocked how I feel and how the time were. So that's why I had a big desire to create this film, because there were so many crazy things happening for me. And usually I only do my stories through illustrations. But this time was so intense and complex, so I decided I had to do a whole film about it to tell the story right.
Yes. When I read the beginning of the synopsis, people could maybe understand that it's a dramatic film. But no, and I really like the tone of the film. There's a lot of warmth in it. And I remember when we saw your film, when we were doing the selection, this is what I wrote in my comments. There's a lot of warmth in the film and humor as well. Usually this kind of subject can be dramatic, but no, you did something else. So can you tell us about the humor that you tried to achieve? Is it part of your personality?
Well, definitely. I think I think humor is a good way to say things in an honest way. Like when you're honest and you put it into a humor thing, it's a bit more light, like not so heavy. And it's definitely my kind of humor. And I'm to be honest, I'm surprised that the film works out in other countries than German-speaking countries, because I thought that the humor is very German and the language is very important. I thought so. I was very positive. Surprised that the humor also works in other countries.
I think that this is universal. I think that this is universal. But also there's something very specific in your film. It's the pacing and the storytelling. And also the editing. The film is quick editing of short pieces, images, metaphors. So was it difficult for you to achieve this very intense I would say. Did you have, for instance, to abandon many ideas in order to have this very interesting impact on the spectator?
Yes, definitely. Well, I collected all the ideas and thoughts during the time I was with my baby. And then 1 year later, I started to collect everything together. And in the beginning, I had this really big desire to say everything. But it was definitely too much. And I think if you like shorten it and break it down, it's definitely more intense. But it was at some parts it was definitely hard for me to let also go some parts. But I'm a fan of fast storytelling.
Yeah.
It's, for me, I'm not very patient, so I always want to put as much stuff into a short time. And also, I think the way how I told the story comes from my background, because, as I said earlier, most of the time I do only the illustration and also GIF animation. And sometimes I see the film as lots of GIF animations put together, And some things just happened by coincidence, and it worked out all of a sudden very well. And I did not have the plan, but in the end, if you see the whole thing, it works together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is the film also a drawn project? I mean, did you do illustrations before and the film after, or is the film the only? I hope that my question. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't do first the only illustrations. I did right away the film.
Okay, yeah. And this is independent, so you did and produced the film by yourself, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, that's correct. I mean, it's my first experience to be a filmmaker. It's a cool thing to say that I'm a filmmaker now.
Yes.
Because I don't have a real filmmaking background. Everything I did was by learning by doing, and I think if like professional filmmakers would see my workflow, they would be a bit shocked. But but what was the question? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you answered correctly. But then, what especially brought you to animation, since you are an animator? Why animation? Because it's a lot of work. It takes maybe a year to make a film. Why animation?
Yeah, it took a good year to do it, and it came out of myself. Like, I had this big urgent need to tell the story, and I wanted to make a film so I can reach a lot of other moms and other parents, because they don't have time, so they just watch a 5-minute film, and then they feel that they're not alone. And that was my first intention to do this film. And then I showed it to people from the film scene, and they said, you definitely have to send it into film festivals and everything. So that was not really my intention. So
I agree with these people. It's a good achievement. Are there animators whom inspired you? Famous films or works, or?
Well, since I'm completely new in this field, I absolutely have no heroes in
reference.
The filmmaking scene.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I have now the chance to experience a lot of film festivals, online, because right now I cannot really travel as everybody.
Mhm.
And now I'm like seeing other films and see the whole world of films now. Before I didn't really have any background.
So
Yeah.
you enjoy it? Will you make another film?
Definitely. Like
Yes.
I absolutely, I absolutely enjoyed doing the film. Like every time I went to my office, I enjoyed working at my computer and do this film. And I mean, it was a complete zero budget project. And for the next film, I want to try to get some support financial wise. I hope it will work out. Somehow I found my passion through this film.
Okay.
So hopefully we will find another project.
Okay, well, thank you very, very much, Henriette, for taking the time to talk to us. We wish to say hello to Mieke, who's waiting for you in another room. Congrats on that film, Postpartum, and best of luck on your next project. And we hope to be able to welcome you in Montreal in the near future. Thank you, Henriette.
Thank you very much.
Stay safe. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.